That was a bit too strong. This right here, I saw that the white in the eyes needed a bit more shading, so I applied some with my tortillon, but it was too much, so I'm taking this to get a smoother blending. Alright. Hey Kuro! How are you today? I'm fine as well. I just had a very good conversation on telephone, which is one of the reasons I'm so late today. And it seems like I'm going to get a new job soon, which I'm looking very much forward to, because my current job is really, really bad. So, you wrote me on Reddit, and yeah, I think we actually don't have too many things to, you know, talk about for the request. You can just send me like one or more images of you or yourself. Thank you, I'm very happy as well. So you can just send me your favorite picture of yourself, or you can even send me a few pictures so I get your face from different angles and can see better how you look like. And yeah, when it's finished and you want to have it, you just send me the shipping and your address and you can have it then. Really easy. You're in the UK too, right? You can't send them on Reddit. It doesn't have an attachment option, but you can upload it on Imgur without even creating your own account and just send me the links. Just put the images to private so only people who have the link can see them. Except of course if you want other people to see it. Yeah, shipping should be very easy then. The only countries that make trouble in that regard are Switzerland and Australia, so I could be mistaken, but it should be like €6 or something, a maximum of €10 for shipping, so it's really not much. You have to go to work. Yeah, awesome. I'm looking forward to that. It's nice doing requests. I mean, if you like, you can, while I do the request of you, you can hang out and chat and always let me know what you think. Yeah, that's always better for me. If you rename them, or at least remain your favorite picture of these, so I know which one is your favorite, that would be also pretty good. But you can see I try to work with you guys usually, because that's also more fun for me. Awesome, thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you have a pleasant day at your job, and yeah, hope to see you around soon, and I'm looking forward to seeing your pictures. So to those guys who don't know me yet, you may be watching. This is a portrait of one of my viewers who asked me if I wanted to take a request, and I said yes, so he sent me his picture, and yeah, now I'm working on it. So whenever you're doing like these huge areas and shade them, like doing an eye is relatively easy because you have this very confined area and you always know, aha, this shadow is here or there, no problem. But on bigger areas it's easier to shade the wrong thing, or like a few millimeters in this direction although it had to be there. That easily happens on bigger shading areas. So yesterday I pre-shaded everything here, but only today, after the image rested for a while, I see mistakes and attempt to correct them. It's a weird thing, because often while you do work you can see that something is wrong, but you may not be able to pinpoint it. A common solution to that problem is just to let it rest. Hi Lillian Slocker, how are you? Glad you're around again. Calm and quiet. That's good. I like calm and quiet. Hey, Wave Whiteout. How are you? Yeah, I kinda overslept today. Because, yeah. That's good to hear. So you may or may not see it, but I'm already like 15 minutes in, like really, and I corrected some mistakes from yesterday. Yeah, I went to bed at 7 o'clock in the morning. And when I woke up it was already time to stream basically, because I said I would start at 1 o'clock. But at that time I was still lying in bed, wasn't showered and nothing, which made me mad with myself for a while. But I just couldn't help it. It's the job I'm currently doing, but yeah, it's not that bad because I may be able to quit that job soon. I just talked to probably my new boss a few minutes ago. And I will be very happy if I can quit my current job and start there. So I'm looking very much forward to that. Also, a few minutes ago I wrote with Kuro. Seems like he will be the next request after you. But I think he had to rush off to work. It's a he, right? It's sometimes hard to tell from internet names. Also, yesterday in stream, yesterday in stream, I said I would leave this like pre-shaded and see today how it looks, and letting a picture rest helps you a great deal. Like when I started the stream and started drawing on this, I immediately saw so many mistakes I had made yesterday. Which I'm now attempting to correct. So what I want to say with that is I'm really not a beginner in drawing, and still I make mistakes. And but I have learned how to deal with them. I know if I am not able to see a mistake right now, I may be able to see it if a picture rests, if I give it a few hours of where I don't look at it. That makes the job of finding and correcting mistakes much, much easier. Yeah, that's just the thing. I can't help making mistakes because I'm only human and I'm not working with Photoshop here. It's on actual paper with these tools, and you can't beat yourself up over mistakes, especially if you know you will make them. There are mistakes in every picture I make. They are not perfect, but that's what often distinguishes like a traditional portrait from a digital one. I can't just overlay it and see, oh, this is off, this is off. I have to do it with my eyes. That's stupid. But I guess you know what I mean. So you think mankind is not at its peak right now? Also, in the reference photo we have a slightly unusual lighting, which didn't even occur to me yesterday. It's the main light source is here. The light comes from here, so. But there seems to be an open window at this side as well, because this side of the face gets a very, very soft glow, and the areas here, for example, are lighter than here. So I didn't take that yesterday into consideration yesterday, but today I am. Yes, we learn and we grow. That's how it's supposed to be. I think it's very hard to stop growing. Also, please let me know if you have any questions. I will be very happy to answer them. I'm basically just blurting out with what comes to my mind right now. What has to do with drawing. He hasn't written me yet, only Kuro. Kuro has. All Prike has to do is like write me and we'll see what we can work out. The thing is, as long as he's okay with being on stream, as I can basically give the picture away for what shipping costs. If he wants the actual physical copy, because right now on stream I'm only doing Reddit Gets Drawns. And these people don't pay me either. They just upload their picture and say, please draw me. That's why I don't care if yeah, yes, let him know. Let him know that. The main problem, like, is that I will be needing time for these. It's you see how long it takes me to complete a drawing and a painting, so he may have to wait. If that's not a problem. Oh, it's good that it's fine, because I'm a bit stubborn when it comes to these matters. I won't under any circumstances rush this piece, and I won't rush Kuro's piece either, so you can see on the nose again that there's light coming from there as well. A lot more from there, but also from there, which gives an interesting effect. Aryan, have you drawn yourself lately, or didn't you have enough time? Also, Lillian, in case you're still around, are you currently active in drawing or arts in general? So, can I motivate you somehow to pick up the pencils? Animated pictures, like but with actual paper and pencil and stuff, or like digital? Hey Kuro, I thought you were gone. Hello Mike's Quest, how are you today? Kuro, in case you haven't done this yet, just send me, you probably have already done this, but just send me a link to the Imgur album on Reddit. I'm fine as well. Thanks for asking. So Mike, have you drawn anything lately? You probably have, you're so productive. I think so, if I have the link to these pictures. Just send me the link right now and I can tell you. Ah, thank you so much, Wave Whiteout. You're so amazing. Thank you. You're so awesome. Also, I'm looking so much forward to getting the new webcam. I really need to order it soon. I will also get one of these big photo lights so I can stream at night as well. Right now I'm too dependent on daylight, which bothers me because as soon as the sun goes down, my frame rate also does. Hi Mina, how are you? I hope you're enjoying your time here. Kuro, I am having a look right now. There is the message and the link. And I found the pictures. Awesome, I can see them. And there's definitely stuff I can work with. Right now I can't see the names, but I think I already have a favorite. Although the one with the glasses where the light hits it so strongly is very interesting as well. Oh no, I can definitely work with that. Thank you for sharing. You will be the next one on my request list. And it definitely helps to that I have these different perspectives. That always helps. All right. I can do that. I can do that. Okay, what I want to do now is finish shading in this area, so I can basically go on with, or do I want to do the nose first? Let me have a look at the picture. Also, hey small letters. Give me a second, I have to write a small message. Oops. So my webcam is set up on my lamp. Sometimes when I hit my lamp with my head, that stuff happens. So I just noticed that this looks like it has to be smoother. I'm working right now all over the place because I really want to bring this piece together, like see how the shadings work together basically. The thing is, I shouldn't do strategically speaking. It's better to finish one area when the sketch is finished, of course, and you go into shading. It's better to just, it was good in this area, for example, to finish one area and go on to the next, because that way you are more thorough, you see more. If you do a bit of shading here and then a bit of shading here and then a bit of shading here, you lose the picture in your head basically, and you think you're alright because a bit is right here, a bit is right there, a bit is right here, but in the end you weren't thorough enough. At least that's my opinion. There are of course people who can pull that off, like a guy I'm hosting very often because he's in my auto host list, Silicon Bleach. He works all over the place with his shadings and it works for him. For me it usually works better if I just finish an area and move on to the next. Kuro, thank you. That's good to know. That's good to know. I think I will be able to like roughly take 1 or 2 requests per week, because I take my sweet time with them, with these portraits. So I think I'm probably starting, if I'm fast. Let me see, it's Wednesday, right? Like Saturday? Could be that I start your request on Saturday, so you can remember that. Okay, that's good to know. If you want, I can send you another message on Reddit. You can also follow me on Twitter if you like. I am not really into it right as of yet, but I'm trying to be, and to post every time before I go like on air. I get why. On the other hand, it's really a good platform for streamers to just let other people know when they go online. But I will never post pictures of my food or anything there. Alright, because the lights are hitting from these areas, this area, surprisingly, although it's usually in portraits one of the brighter areas, this one is very dark in this reference, which gives a very interesting three-dimensional effect. Yeah, MySpace was such an abomination, and it still is today. Yes, catch you later as well. I hope your work is pleasant today. Aryan, I have tried it. I have tried to join Instagram, but it didn't want me. Reason for that seems to be that you need some kind of smartphone for that, and my smartphone isn't smart enough. Couldn't deal with their app because it's too outdated, and when I tried to follow instructions on how to do it with my computer, it wouldn't let me either, which is probably why because I'm running a Linux system. Could be something else. I'm really not sure. I'm not very tech savvy. Okay. These areas will make a lot more sense once his beard comes in, by the way. So. Hi Pancretus, how are you? Such an honor to have you here. I forgot yesterday to give you my email, which I'm whispering to you right now. Oops, hit my camera again. Yeah, for me as well. I'm always glad if you show up. Did you stream today? Because I overslept. I actually slept until like 2 hours ago. I usually don't do that. Ah, okay, you did some digital. So far I have only caught your traditional streams. Also, please enlighten me. What is the difference between acrylics and gouache? I know I should know that, but I'm personally I dislike acrylics, so I basically don't work with them, and gouache somehow has never interested me that much, which is why I'm asking now. Yeah, which is why I dislike it. It feels weird against my fingertips, and I can't bear it. For me, touching acrylics is like scratching a blackboard. it makes my hair stand up. Gives me the negative kind of goosebumps. Alright, good to know. Thanks for the lesson. I also really wanted to catch your stream today, but as I already mentioned, I overslept, and when I got up it was already time for my own stream, so I didn't even have time to visit someone else. I probably would like gouache. I think it was mainly used for posters, for drawing posters, like in the 1920s to 40s. I think it was very popular for that kind of job. No, I won't like acrylics, it's just how they feel. I'm very much a touch person. I have to touch everything, like no, it sounds bad, but that's just how I am. And I can't bear how they feel on my skin. But it's the only medium I have such an aversion to. And as I said, it's not because how it looks like, it's just how it feels. But thank you for your high image of me that you have of me. I'm only shading this area right now because I want at least to get the beard in until like this half, and for that the underlying areas have to be shaded. Return Zero, thank you very much for following, and thank you for being here. Mike's Quest asked if I have to ever try digital. You mean I regularly use Photoshop, like to enhance the stuff I upload on DeviantArt because my camera is not very good. But it's very, very long ago, like I think 5 years since I attempted my last digital painting. At that time I have decided that it's much more for me to do traditional art, because I didn't hook up with it in a weird way. My interest in picking up an actual pencil is much higher than picking up the digital one, although I have a Wacom tablet somewhere in my room. Mike, have you done digital? Do you do digital? I think you do, but I think I also have only seen traditional pieces of you. Guys, you can't, maybe you do know how I feel. I'm so glad if I can quit that job I'm currently having. Ah, really? So I didn't look right. That's rare. I usually can immediately tell if something is digital or traditional. Ah, I remember, I think he even wrote about it and I somehow forgot it. I'm sorry then. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. And for me it's like the other way around, but every person ticks differently. Okay, that's good enough for now. I only have to extend the shading. I will revisit the throat area. Definitely, it's not very good yet because I only bring it in place so I can go on with the beard and finish this area. It's sometimes weird how a picture works. Mike, you're as you're a Reddit Gets Drawn artist as well. Have you ever thought about uploading your own picture there? For other people to draw? No, I'm far too shy for that. I mean, I would find it very interesting from an artistic standpoint to see the different styles, how it can turn out. And also, I have never had anyone paint me while I have painted like hundreds of people already in my life. And I haven't ever been on the other side of that. So that would be interesting in theory, but I really don't think I would get any submissions. Yeah, but I paint creatures. I'm sometimes very, or not very, a little disappointed in myself that I work like this. I don't know if you can relate to that, but I often feel like I should be more free in what I do, and often I'm not bound to the references I'm working with, and I totally enjoy that. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes I see what other people can do, and it's not that I'm envious. I just think you should be more free yourself. That's what I'm telling myself, and yeah. Basically like you are. You never work from references, I think, only from the references in your mind, which I admire very much, but I have already told you that. I think everyone who's in my chat room knows I paint creatures already. In case there's someone who doesn't know him, he has this amazing world in his head of spirit creatures who want to inspire human beings. And there are all kinds of different creatures who inspire different people, obviously. Like some of the yokai inspire cooks, some inspire painters, some inspire like computer engineers and everything. And he also does, which is very, very fun, and he has already, so I have been on the other page like yesterday, because I Paint Creatures has actually drawn a creature of me. Not from a reference, of course, so that was very interesting. I'm sorry, I somehow had thought about like working from a reference. I'm sorry, I somehow have a knot in my tongue. Tano Ki Bandito. I don't know that person yet. What does he or she do? And yes, I am a yokai now. As it seems, I'm a rare breed of water goblin. I will do, by the way, a full rendering of that creature on stream soon, in oils, I think. Let me see if it's better when the light is out, because my camera annoys me right now a bit with the constant shifting and white balancing. No, sadly it isn't. Okay. I may even have followed her, because you gave me a long list of interesting people on Twitch Creative, and I followed basically everyone I found. What I often seem to do in drawing is that I do a shading with this just a bit too strong, and then I go over the shading with this, with a leather piece, and therefore normalize it. Just a small hint. If you say so, I'm pretty sure I will. Because I'm very sure I have followed her, but somehow haven't caught her live yet. Okay, have a nice day, Kuro. Have a really nice day. I'm looking forward to starting your request. That sounds so good. What kind of yokai is she? I'm very softly sketching the beard in right now. I'm using very little pigment right now. I'm rather too careful than too aggressive, because I can always make it darker. Making it brighter, on the other hand, will be a lot more work. This looks kind of weird right now. It's a fun thing about drawing. You can sometimes see how a person would look like with just a mustache or unshaven. Aryan's probably I hope he finds it a bit funny how a drawing goes through different stages. And Right now he could be from the 70s. Okay. Ah, the raccoon dogs, I think. Oh no, I saw a monkey dog. They are mischievous and very loyal, if I remember correctly. What would a raccoon dog do then? Probably make trouble. I mean, raccoons are pretty quirky and so are dogs. I'm glad you can take it with humor, Aryan. I told you it was brave of you to ask for a request. Well, if you have ever wondered how you would look like in the 70s, here's your answer. I sometimes think pictures are like children somehow that develop, and this is right now in its teenage state and doesn't know yet what it wants to be. But it's good to draw some guys once in a while. I do a lot of, or did rather, a lot of Reddit Gets Drawn, and the majority of people who post there are pretty white girls. And it's not that I have anything against pretty white girls, but drawing guys is very nice as well. So you wish you were in the 70s. I'm more I wish I would have been in the 80s person, because the music alone, there's so much I would have liked to see live that I just can't, because the people who wrote this stuff are dead. Okay, Aryan has a very, very interesting lip shape. I don't know if he's aware of it, but that will be a lot of fun to shade. Yeah, we wouldn't have Twitch then, but yeah, it's weird. It doesn't actually make sense to be nostalgic about a time you haven't lived in. But sometimes I am. Aryan, I don't mean that in any disrespectful way, it's just every person has a different face, you know that, and every face has something very special about it. Something that really stands out. Which is why I enjoy spending so much time with a single portrait, because it gives you really time to see what is special and then work with that. I bet your parents know that, because parents always know what's special about their children. I paint creatures. I wanted to ask you, like, if you like, I can also draw you one day with your yokai. Of course, only if you're interested in that. Don't want to force anything. I think that's supposed to be a good thing, right? Looking like Ryan Gosling. I don't know the dude too well, so last picture was basically Johnny Depp and now it's Ryan Gosling, okay? I paint creatures. We will talk about that because I will need a reference from you. Like, what I would paint the most, would like to paint the most, would be like the scene from when your world came to you, like when you were a boy and were and spirited yourself. I think that would be a very interesting moment to show. That is why I would love to draw you as a boy with in the moment your yokai inspires you. Adriana SVK, thank you very much for following. Thank you for being here. And please let me know if you have any questions. Oops. New people arrived. Did I miss a raid or something? If I did, I'm very, very, very sorry. And thank you in case it is a raid. I hope you feel welcome here. I will be happy to answer any questions you have. Awesome, I paint creatures. Very awesome. But you should probably think about it for a while because, yeah. If you're really okay with that. No need to be shocked. I will love doing that. It will be an awesome collaboration, if you will. I'm also very excited to see your yokai. I paint creatures. I haven't seen that one yet. But I guess you had one in your mind anyways. I mean, you must have. You thought about that story for ages. Okay, let me give a basic shade to the chin area. So for those who don't know, it's this is a piece of leather, and it's very, very nice for smooth blendings like skin. Now I see the Ryan Gosling resemblance. I don't know the dude too well. This is purely coincidental. I mean, I don't even know in which movies he played. There was this one movie where he was a person who rode a motorbike or something, but I didn't watch it till the end. I don't know. Oh, good night, I Paint Creatures. It's so nice that you stopped by and hung out again. I always enjoy that, but you know that when you're here. I hope you have sweet dreams, and I'm sure I will catch your stream tomorrow again. It was only today. I really wanted to, but I overslept so much. It just wasn't possible. The nice guys. Okay. I like funny movies. Blessings to you as well. Looking forward to seeing you again. Mm. Guys, I need to take like a 2-minute break and get a new. Oh, sorry. I hit my head again. I need to get some more coffee, but I will be back as soon as I can. I hope that's alright with you. This is my be right back sign. And then I can go on with the picture and hopefully complete the face. It's not very much left, so I should totally be able to do that today, maybe even more. Okay, I'll be gone for a few minutes and then I'm back with a new cup of coffee. just put a this white towel below it because I hope it will help me with the white balance of my camera that I apparently can't shut off. Anyways, let's go on. So this tiny beard area can be created immediately. Hi Robot BNC, what tools am I using? I am using pretty standard tools with the exception of one thing. Okay, so let's go through it. I will use it anyway. This is a black chalk lead inside of a very nice and heavy mechanical pencil. Black chalk behaves generally exactly like charcoal. It looks the same, can be blended the same and used the same. The only difference is that it's less brittle, so you can sharpen it more easy. So this thing which I'm using for blending is a tortillon, I've been told. It's very good for precise blendings, but a bit coarse. For really smooth shadings I take this. This is a piece of leather and it's the one unconventional tool I'm using. I read about it in some really old art book and it works wonders. I have no clue why it's not listed in more art books for drawing, because you can get it at your local supermarket at a very low price and you find it in the cleaning section, because this leather is usually used for window cleaning or car cleaning in general, so very affordable, very good tool. The last tool I'm using is this. You probably know that it's a kneaded eraser. It's for highlights basically and for bringing some accents to a painting. The paper I'm using is usual drawing paper, because this is not going to stay a plain drawing, it is going to have watercolor too. I mounted it to a wooden board, which is kind of tricky because drawing paper is a lot thinner than watercolor paper, and while watercolor paper can take stretching and what is it called? Stapling it to a board. Watercolor paper can take that. Drawing paper needs to be stretched very carefully, and before this one was mounted I actually ripped through drawing papers where I wasn't careful enough, so but that's only if you're interested in putting water over paper basically. For usual drawings it's not needed. Robert, please let me know if you have any further questions. I'm very happy to answer almost anything you ask. Krakenext, hey, how are you? I started this one yesterday, but only had like 2 hours of time. So I am 4 hours in right now, and I will be able to go on for like another 40 to 50 minutes, and we'll see how far I can go there. This is a request, by the way. It's Wave Whiteout asked for his face to be drawn. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As long as Wave Whiteout is happy, I'm happy as well with this. Basically. And you rarely see me using my fingers for blending, but I have just washed them, so I know there is no residue, sweat or sugar on them or anything, and so I can do it without risk. I usually don't use my fingers for blending. Just sketching in some shadings right here. Hello, Solemn King. How are you? I'm very well. I got very good news today, and I will see how that works out, but I'm really optimistic about it and looking very much forward to soon starting a new job, because my current job sucks. I'm very much looking forward to a few new challenges. Thank you, Craig and Next. I'm glad you think so. I always think like instrumental music is best when someone is talking. With instrumental, by the way, I don't mean only classical stuff. I'm probably a friend of mine who does some chill out music will provide me soon with some ambient tracks that I can use freely as I like. That will be amazing. You can find the link to the piano music below my stream, by the way. If you enjoy it and you want to listen to it off stream as well, you can just download it in the free music archive. It's totally legal and uncomplicated. And who knows, you may even find something more you enjoy from these generous artists who share their music with the world. You can see now that I'm finally able to start with the other eye. If you're a person like me who enjoys a bit of symmetry, it may be good advice for you if you just go ahead and do the symmetry thing. I can't do it right now because I'm streaming, and usually I would just take like a piece of paper when I'm doing one eye and then doing the other, and just put a piece of paper below or a tissue or something below my palm, and then I can do the symmetry thing, like first doing this headphone thingy and then this thinging. The thing is, I just don't want to hide most of the picture all the time, which is why I'm moving from this to there in a very strict direction. Moonwitch, how are you? I'm very well, thank you for asking. Yeah, last night I couldn't sleep either. I stayed awake till 7 o'clock in the morning, then I went to bed and only woke up at 1 p.m. which is the latest I have woken up in years. But it's alright, I had a late shift yesterday night, so... Solemn King asks, did I go to art school, or is this self-taught? Thank you very much. Oh, first one, I haven't read that one. Kraken, I have done some. I have done drawing lessons. The problem is, they are in German. So if you're by any chance speak German, I can share them with you, no problemo. But I suppose you are not. But if you have any questions, I can answer them on stream as well. That's no problem either. I very much enjoy that. Wurst and beer, probably. So, did I go to art school? No, I did not. I'm completely self-taught. The reason for that is that in Germany it is rather hard to get into art school, or at least into a good one. I had 2 art schools I could have gone to, which were in the general area. One of them had only 20 places open, or something absurd like that, very, very small amount. And the other one costs like 300 euro per month, and I couldn't afford it, so I studied something else and broke that off. And thank you very much, Solemn King. It's very kind of you to say. I'm still learning every day. So, I probably will explain exactly what I'm doing right now because I'm doing an essential part of the face now. I'm going to draw the eye. So I haven't done much of the surrounding area, like only this part, which is very easy because I just draw the upper eyelid, the outer edge, and then shade it into the nose, basically. Make it rather soft, and also see that it's dark enough in order for the eye to not seem too flat. So, next thing I do, I'm drawing this arc very carefully with my tortillon, with the residue that is on this tortillon. So the edge is there. You can see I first go for the borders, but I don't do them in any extreme manner. I try to do them rather softly, so I can still correct it if it would be necessary. So, next thing I do is I shade the surrounding skin area of the lower eyelid. And generally the surrounding areas, like this. Kiragio art. Hey! And Lady Jane, thank you so much. So kind of you. Kraken, do you want to know how to draw a scar? Or why do you ask for that? Okay, go on with the surrounding skin area. I'm still only using this sorry, this blending tool. So nothing gets too dark. Alright. Now I am going to smooth it out with a piece of leather, which just means I will go over it. So you can tell in which direction I made the strokes, basically. Alright, next thing is the upper eyelid. Because here is the darkest area of the upper eyelid, I start there and then blend it all over here, so you get a smooth gradient. Alright, that area is almost done. There are only a few like dark lines missing, but they can only be put in place in the end when all the other shadings are correct. So I don't know how this part is called in English. I'm doing this right now. Just have a small shadow. This one needs one as well, so it gets one. Alright. Now for the white in the eyes. It's really strategically best if you do that before you go onward with the iris. In the VODs, if you looked into this, the start of this picture, I did this the exact same like progress. First the skin, then the white in the eyes, and then the iris. It looks weird when you do it the first time, because if you spare out the iris, it makes the eye look like a zombie eye, basically. And that's a bit creepy. But you get really a much cleaner result if you spare it out, although it's uncomfortable for a short while. So if you ever want to draw a zombie, you basically have to only do that. Alright. I'm bringing in some highlights now. Just very subtly right here. And now I can finally move on with the eye. And I first start by outlining the iris, so I have a clean edge, so to say. I also do this with the tortillon again, because the blending is much smoother. Cupcake sugar, thank you so much for following. Thank you for being here, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Now I'm outlining the iris. And it almost looks halfway decent now. But there are still shadings missing. And for that, you know, you have to... Nate Cliver, thank you so much for following. Thank you for being here. Alright, the eye as a whole is a translucent thing. The eyeball is in itself translucent. If you take an eyeball out of the skull, I know it's creepy, but if you would and put like a flashlight behind it, the light would shine through. So if light hits the eye here, it passes through the eyeball and it passes out again on the opposite side, like this. It enters here and it comes out here. This is why this is the brightest area in the face. The second brightest in the eye is where it passes out. It's not just as bright. Kirejio Art, thank you so much for following. Very kind of you. So, and where it enters, the surrounding area is very, very dark, because the light is only concentrated at the spot where it enters. So I hope this makes a bit of sense to you. It is how it works, how the shine in the eyes works. You can see it here. Here it enters, here it passes out. I think pass out is the wrong word, but I'm lacking a better word right now. So to get the typical structure of an iris, I should show this in like bigger. This is a sketch anyway, so I can do with it whatever I want. So I will overemphasize it. You have already some color in some pigment in the pupil, and so you can just pull it out from inside to outside. Just give the iris a slight sun structure like this. From inside to outside. Bend it a little, don't make it too stiff, because the eyeball is round. Not just in 2D, also in 3D. So. Hi Davoid. So, I hope that was halfway understandable. So I'm doing this here as well, just a bit more subtly. It will be visible to, like if you're close enough, or you would see a higher resolution picture of this. It wouldn't be a problem. I doubt though that my camera shows the little lines in an adequate way. So you can either go ahead and spare out this area, or I usually do it so the structure is visible, that I go ahead and do it just the same as everywhere on the iris, and then in the end I take a kneaded eraser and dabble out the highlight here in this place. So the basic shading is in place now, which means I can go on with this thing with my black chocolate and get the values right. Like this. You can see how huge the difference is. And that's only from like 2 strokes with this pencil. Just shows how intense it is from the sheer amount of pigment you can apply to a paper. So now comes the upper eyelid border. Just correcting a small mistake. And now I will smooth it out with my tortillon. I'm basically only intensifying the areas that I have pre-shaded just a few seconds ago. I have to take care with this a bit because I'm drawing a dude here, and I'm sure he doesn't want to look like as if he's wearing mascara and eyeliner. So I will blend this area a bit with my piece of leather just for a bit more smoothness. Okay. If you need to be so precise, it's better to have a sharp tool, and you can see probably that this lead isn't very sharp anymore. See? Better. So now I carefully outline the iris. Some people's irises are not don't have this dark border. You have to take a close look at the eyes with every new person you are drawing. Alright. And while I'm at it, I can also add the pupil. So Aryan, in case you're still there, this is what your eyes would look like if they were blue, light blue. In grayscale, basically. In case you ever wondered, can do funny stuff with portrait drawings. I'm only smoothening it out like this. And now I will emphasize. Oh no, I'm getting a call. Let me see if I need to. It doesn't say who it is. Let me take it. So alright, I'm back. I just talked to the mom of my drawing student. And Maddock, thank you so much for following. I saw it, but I had the sound off, so you wouldn't have to listen to my phone call, basically. Okay. So basically, the eye is finished now. The only thing, is it still muted? It shouldn't be. I was just drawing while I was on the phone. I usually do that. It's if you can't. No, I was still drawing while I was on the phone, so you probably thought I was talking, but I was only talking in German. You wouldn't have understood it anyway. So, as you can see, yeah. I'm darkening this area right now. Okay. Also guys, I will only stream for like a few more minutes because I have something to do. That I need to do before 6 o'clock here. But I will be back tomorrow, of course, and hopefully, probably even finish this request. Maybe not, maybe I will, we will see. So if you have any questions left, please ask me. I'm there. So you can see now the kneaded eraser in action. On camera, by the way, I think this eye looks a bit more, I don't know, it's because you can probably see it a bit, the paper isn't completely even because I stretched it. Alright. So now for the kneaded eraser finally. Just dabbling in the highlight where the light comes out of the eye again. Now a few corrections that I'm only seeing now. I'm pretty sure I will find more stuff tomorrow as well. Because if you let a piece rest for a few hours, you will see what you have done wrong and you can correct it. Which is why it's always good to take a break when you're drawing. Everyone works differently. For me, it helps to have breaks in between pictures. Sometimes I even like doing like 2 pictures at once, basically, so I can switch between them and then have breaks between these pictures. Solemn King, that's a very common problem. All right. For now, I am considering this kind of finished. I will get off Twitch within the next minutes. I will be in chat for a while, so if you want to know anything, I can do my best to answer that. Davoid, just don't pressure yourself so much. You won't be perfect in the beginning, and you will probably never be perfect. I mean, what is perfect? Nothing is, basically. That's my opinion. And you just need to work and work and work until you get good pieces. For me, it's like every 10th piece is good. And it's not like the rest is crap. The rest are just not as good. I don't know, every 10th piece, usually for me, is something I really like. And realizing that is what made me calmer as an artist, when I knew that not every piece could be like perfect and the best piece in the world and all. So yeah, maybe it can help you too. All right. Not for me, actually, with the fear. If I know that I'm afraid of something within my art piece, I again let it rest until I calm down. For some people, fear may be a motor. For me, it isn't. It just stresses me, makes my muscles tense, and if my hands shake, which they usually never do, I can't really work really good. Yeah, Solemn King, that's exactly right. Oh, that's not a problem. I don't care about typos. Alright. So, it's a good place to stop right now, because I have just finished this. And I'm very, very sure I will correct something on it tomorrow. So I will definitely return tomorrow sometime. I will let you know on Twitter probably, or in my panels, or both. Nah, I will do both. So you don't have to miss anything if you don't want to. I will be in chat for a few more minutes, so if you want to ask something, ask. I'm right now aiming for like the 1 or 2 o'clock stream, like somewhere in between. If that changes because of my job interview, I will let you know. I still have to talk to the guy and make sure when I can come to his firm. Okay. Max Quest posted a quote. I will quote this fast. The master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. That's why I'm not... Max Quest, that's an awesome quote. Thank you very much for sharing. Very, very good quote. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoy your day as well. Thank you very much to the new followers. I hope you feel welcome here. I'm certainly glad you're here. And to all those guys who so often come to join me and hang out with me, I'm always glad if you come and chat with me. So such a nice thing. All right, have a very, very nice day. I will let you know when I'm streaming again, but I really want to do a stream tomorrow, so probably until tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. See you.